You know, one of my favorite sounds is the Windex. Isn't that one of the greatest sounds ever?
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
History is that back in 1949, once the first drive-in went up out in New Jersey, sort of started taking the wave across the country, and local Stevenson family came in here and put this facility together. And the first movie that was ever shown here was Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, actually, on opening night. North Carolina, I believe right now there are 6. I know they've just opened one down around Charlotte. That's probably the closest one to us now. That and Albemarle is still there. And I think there are plans for one down around the Graham area at some point. Mark and Jennifer Frank own it currently. I think there have been 5 owners over the years. And it's 5 or 6, forgive me. But it's one or the other, and they're the current owners, and Mark is a friend of mine. He actually interned here with the previous owner to learn the business, and he and I became fast friends. And when he bought it, I was the first call he made and came up, and it's been fantastic. I'm sort of the guy that does a little bit of whatever they need. So sometimes I'll be in concessions helping, or I'll be in the projection room, firing up movie or doing intermission, all kinds of fun stuff. The screen behind us is 60 by 80 feet, actually. And it's bigger than the one in IMAX downtown Raleigh. It's bigger than that one.
What's it made out of?
It's made out of wood and corrugated metal. And it's designed so that even in the rain, you can still see the movie. Studios, basically it's sort of a rental kind of thing. It's how the studios work. You'll pay a percentage, and they'll ship you out a hard drive, and you load that up on the projector, our digital system that we've got. We just got that a couple of years ago, and it's pretty simple. They take the majority of what you pay for your ticket price. So the only reason this place stays here is because of concession sales. That's the business really that we're in. Concession item, probably here, we have these things called funnel cake fries, and kids, adults alike, it's just this universal thing that everybody, from the first night that we started offering them, bam, it just blew up. And also we call it the Wow Burger, and it's a special blend that we do with our beef and seasonings that for some reason just draws people. We have a lot of people come in just to eat that don't even watch movies, just come and have dinner and head out. So when you're hitting that kind of quality on food, I think you're doing okay. Plus our fresh cut fries. We operate in a very tiny space, and as you'll probably see later, it's insanely small, very tight. But the work that they do and the quality of what they produce in there, it's impressive. Project to the screen. It's a 275-foot throw that we throw the light from our projection room, and our projection room is an old style in the bunker. We're looking at making upgrades here in the near future, but for right now, we're still doing it old school. You tune to FM frequency that we have. We have a shortwave transmitter, and you just tune right in, listen to it right on whatever device you have. If you have a really awesome sound system in your car, it sounds better than the theaters. At dusk, yeah, we'll typically open around 7. Some nights on Saturday nights, usually it's about an hour earlier. Typically it's double features, so we'll have 2 shows a night. Usually it's whatever the big popcorn Hollywood movie is, and then we'll have something a little different, usually a little more adult fare for the second feature. In the facility, we can fit 265 cars, although we've had nights where we've had this lot completely full, the front lot probably another 50 cars, and then cars parked across the street. And then on the front lawn area, there's a big lawn right in front of the screen. we'll have people camped out there in lawn chairs and just hanging out watching movies. We've had some crazy nights here. No, absolutely not. You can get out and kick back, relax, and enjoy if you bring lawn chairs. A lot of people bring very interesting, different things that always tend to surprise me. We've had couches brought, we've had, inflatables, just about anything you can think of, big hammocks that are elaborate, RVs, we've had RVs that park in the back and people literally string up hammocks on top of it. It's been crazy what, the creative things that people have done. Typically, it's Wake County from Franklinton on through into Raleigh and Apex, Garner, that kind of thing. Within that realm, Raleigh-Durham is a big area for us. It's a big draw. We are open all year, actually. We're open every weekend, and then from Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day weekend, we're open 5 nights a week. In my opinion, they should be more. I'll say that right off the get-go because I think this is a very unique experience still that you can't get anymore. And so I think that we are a lot less expensive. And so that seems to be what most drive-ins have done, and that's what we're continuing to do. But as the experience moves on, I think you're going to see these type of theaters move into more of a boutique kind of experience where, you start to see some major upgrades in the offerings that you get. Like, you could have some craft beers and you may have some special food, special seating. And we're considering doing some of those things in the future. But for right now, you come here, you're paying $8 as an adult, you're paying $5 for a kid, and you're getting 2 movies for that. You can't beat that. I mean, that's cheaper than you can rent a movie for. So. Yeah, you get 2 movies for that every night, yeah. Typically we'll do ticket giveaways. It varies. On Friday and Saturday nights we'll do prize giveaways. Even if I give away something here, typically I've been trying to do that online as well. So if I've got a pair of tickets to a Wet n Wild that they send me as a promo, I'll do a pair here and then I'll do a pair online as well. Yeah, you can go to RaleighRoadDriveIn.com. And we have a presence there on the web, and then we're big Facebook people, and so you can go find us there. And we're also on Twitter, and we're at Drive-In Theater there. And you just check us out, follow us, and we update weekly. And we do lots of fun stuff during the summer months and spring. And we love social media, and they seem to love us. So. That's a good question. If I were to tell someone who didn't know anything about the theater, I would say, one, it's going to be a place where your whole family can come. You don't have to wait. If you've got typically couples with small children feel like they can't go to movies because it's their kids are rambunctious. You can come here, and I've seen children even during the movie who may be talking a little. The people next, it's just never an issue here, and that's one thing I think that new parents, if you're a new parent and you want to get out and have a night out, you can bring even the smallest baby here and nobody will be offended. It's just one of those places where it's awesome to go. What lures people to watch movies outdoors? Well, one is just, there's no better way to do it. You're watching this big giant screen that's, bigger than IMAX out, in the open right under the stars. There's, it's just something special about that you can't get anywhere else, And it's when you have your family, you've got chairs, if you're into camping or if you're into outdoor life at all, this is really, once you do this once, it's the only way you want to do it after that.